Hello? Am I live? Am I back? Yo, 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 am I live? Am I back? Am I back? Yo, 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 am I back? Am I back on? Give me 2 seconds. It's back on. It said it's on? It's on. It's back on. Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. I'm back on. We back on. We back on. Sorry about this. Maybe somebody's upset. Maybe somebody's trying to stop what's going on. But I'm going to tell you what happened today in court. Hey, Mimi. What's up, baby? What's up, Mimi? Mimi, I love you so much, baby. That's my baby right there. I love you, Mimi. That's my daughter right there. That's my stepdaughter right there. I love that girl, all my heart. Love that girl. I'm back live. I'm back on. Yep. Natasha Rule, I see you. Yep. Tina Milton, Newhallville, I see you. Huh? My big sis said, yeah, we back on. Yes. Yes. Crystal Padilla is locking on. She's locked in. I love you too, Mimi. CCK. Fucks with you. William Moore, you back, baby. I'm a blast off. I just want to make sure everybody get back on. It was about 700 people on when it went dead. When I saw the numbers, I was like, wow, this is crazy, man. I might got to get a YouTube channel or something, man. You know what I mean? Me and Charleston White need to be battling for the #1 spot right now. He getting a lot of money doing this shit. Let me tell you what happened in court today. Shelly Shell, Newhallville. You know what it is, baby. Yup, Rodney Moore. Let's go. I want everybody to come back in. I want everybody to come back in. I had about 600 people on before my phone went dead. Yup. I see you, Tammy. Uh-huh. Yup. You know what it is. Yup. Get the church peoples, the bishops, the reverends, the deacons, the piano players. Get them all on. The good ones, the bad ones, the ones that's cheating, living foul, the ones that's living right. It don't matter. I need all the church people in here tonight. From all around the world. I need all you holy people in here. I need all you holy people in here. I need you to share this, though. I don't need you to just lock on. I need you to share it. I need you to lock in. I need you to lock in. I'm not playing no more music. Seems like when I play music, they shut it off. I'm not doing that no more. That music shit is played out. We're going to get straight to the facts tonight. I need all the church people to lock in. If you go to church and you know somebody, they're a bishop, they're a reverend, they associated, I need them to check in. I need them to check in. Shout out to you, Dion Younger. Blessings to you too, my brother. Respect and salute you, man, always. It was good seeing you in church yesterday, too. You know what I mean? It was good seeing you, man. God's going to bless you, man. You was in the mud hole in New Orleans with me. You know what it is. I love you and your wife, man. Vicky, if you watching, I love you, Vicky Joyner, because you was in the mud hole. You was there, Vicky. You was there, Vicky. You was in the mud hole on Shelton Avenue, Vicky Joyner. You remember. You know the deal. I'm coming, though. Yep. I see you, man, Topic King. Appreciate you checking in. My cousin Deborah's back. Everybody's coming back. You know what I'm saying, Stan? I'm going to get right back to where I was at. I didn't forget where I was at. But it's Chin Check Friday on a Monday night. I need everybody to share, lock in, let's get busy, let's get to it. Chin Check Friday on a Monday night. You know what we came to do and why we did it. I'm here to clean my name up under the U.S. Constitution of the First Amendment. I've been accused of false allegations, and the truth is coming out. You can't hide no more. You started this. You're the reason why we're here. You're the reason why I'm going live. You're trying to shut me up. Didn't work. You filed false police reports. That didn't work either. It worked for a second. It worked for a little bit. Cost me a little bit of money. A little bit of lawyer money. A little bit of bond money. But I'll get that back. I'm coming for mine. You could believe that. I'll get all mines back. Plus 100,000 times that. I'm going to get compensated. I'm no fool. We're going to talk law and we're going to talk facts. But understand one thing and know, when I speak the truth. I speak my bid. I bear my chest to the sword like I always tell you. I went to court today and I got so much love. I left with so much peace. God is good. Barry Sr., thank you, man. You know when you need a car, you know who's going to take care of you. Check this out. I went to court today. I'm sitting in the courtroom talking to my lawyer. The state's attorney office, the lady, state's attorney, she comes up to me. She hands my lawyer a piece of paper. It was about this thick. My lawyer passed it to me. And he said, look, take a look at this. I opened it up. It was from the victim's advocate. The victim's advocate had put up a motion and put up some argument and gave it to the state's attorney. An argument of harassment and some other made up stuff, whatever. I forgot what the language was they used, but the victim's advocate was contacted today, early this morning, by Charles Brewer III, the same guy that falsified police reports and tried to get me to shut up because I don't want to talk about sex allegations that was told to me that was allegedly had happened. Now, I didn't make this stuff up. This stuff was told to me. It was alleged to me. But when I went to court today, my lawyer handed me a stack of papers. And I said, what is this? Some more shit? I looked at the first page, and it had the docket number from the case to which I'm being prosecuted for. So I went through the first page. I went through the second page. I went through the third page. I went through the fourth page. I went through the fifth page. I went through the sixth page. And what it was screenshots from my Facebook wall. Charles Brewer III went on my Facebook wall, it was alleged, or somebody screenshotted my Facebook wall pictures and gave it to him. And it was of me talking about everything that's on my Facebook wall regarding anybody that's accused of sexual abuse, sexual assault, everything. Everything that you see on my Facebook wall, he screenshotted it and went to the victim's advocate and told the victim's advocate at 121 Elm Street that I was harassing him and that I was defaming his church and that I was making up allegations and that I was defaming his character and that he needs to take it down and he needs to stop. I want you to tell the judge to tell him when he comes into court today, he needs to take it down. He's harassing me. He's bothering me. He's messing with me. It's messing with my church. It's messing with everybody. So he claims that I'm defaming his character. I'm harassing him. So the judge comes out. The prosecutor comes in. I know the prosecutor very well. She knows me. I know her. I used to be a speaker down at 121 Elm Street. That's another story. I'm going to tell you about that later on. But when I went to court today, the judge comes out. The prosecutor comes out. She introduced in the record the evidence, the new evidence that they claim I was harassing Bishop Brewer, the guy that forcefully accused me and led up to me getting arrested for threatening and harassment. So the prosecutor, she comes in, she gives her spiel. She shows the state's attorney office shows the judge in the court that all these text messages that I put on my phone, that on my YouTube page, Chin Check Friday, me telling people stop playing both sides, me showing the pictures of his newborn baby, his secret baby, that he's been hiding from the public, that you won't tell your church about, that you won't tell your family about, that you don't tell, you've been hiding this little kid. That's another story. I'll get to that because the family reached out to me. We'll get to that later on. Just let me take one more sip of this Henny, please. Please. Just let me take one more sip. Oh, man. Let me tell you what the judge said, though. All right? I'm going to tell you what the judge said. The judge that I have, I felt so comfortable today in court. When I walked in there and I sat down next to my lawyer and he looked at me, I felt safe. I felt safe. I felt comfortable. I felt good. Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. I looked at him and he said, "Good morning, sir." I said, "Good morning, Your Honor." He saw me fly as a motherfucker, suit on, shoes on. I'm dressed up. You know what I mean? The buckle showing, everything taut, slim fit. I don't wear the suit with the bell bottom, flag bottom with slapping all over the place. If you look at me, you can tell I know how to wear a suit. Go on my Facebook wall, I know how to wear a suit. I don't wear the bell bottom Martin suits that when you walk, the bottom swing like it's a flag or something. I know how to tighten that thing up. I got a body for that. I'm fit for a slim fit suit. So I know how to put a suit on the right way. You understand what I'm saying? His body's cut up, it's ripped up, muscles everywhere. I'm supposed to wear a slim fit suit. You know what I mean? Everything is like that. So anyway, I looked at the judge and he said, one thing about going to court, you always go there looking sharp. It gives you a different look. You don't want to go there looking like a thug, a fool, stupid. You put a suit on. You put a tie on. You go there, you look respectful and presentable. You get a little more respect as opposed to going in there with your pants showing, ass down, your drawers on, looking all stupid. They don't respect stupid shit like that. You go to court, you put a suit on. You look like you somebody. You look like you belong somewhere. You want them, they may confuse you as the lawyer instead of the client. That's how I pull up in there. So, I went to court. The judge asked the prosecutor to speak her piece. The prosecutor, she represents the victim. The prosecutor, whether good or bad, she has to represent the victim, the alleged victim. So she started speaking and she said, look here. The victim in this case, Charles Brewer III, made allegations of that he's being harassed, that Mr. Butler is harassing him, going on social media, talking about his church and this and that. They asked my lawyer to speak. My lawyer said, under the Constitution of the First Amendment, my client is only exercising his rights to clean his name and to let people know that he's innocent and that he didn't do nothing wrong. And everything that my client has said was facts and it's truthful. So for somebody to try to say that they're being harassed, they're only trying to shut my client up. And my client is not going to go, he has a right to speak under the First Amendment. I looked at my lawyer. I said, man, you know what? In my mind, I said, okay, you did pretty good today. You did pretty good. Thank you. The judge looked at me, and you know me, I want to open my mouth. I want to say something. The judge looked at me and said, told me basically, shut up. You don't need to speak today. He told me, don't say a word. I said, okay. The judge tell you don't speak, don't speak. If he tell you don't speak, don't speak. Listen to me. I've been before a lot of judges. When a judge tell you don't speak, don't speak. The judge said, after listening to the state's attorney office motion to say that I was harassing this man based on me going live, making a video last Thursday about my alleged conduct and everything that he said and did, the judge made his decision today, January 9th, 2023. The judge said, I disagree with the state's attorney office. I agree with Mr. Butler. I agree under the First Amendment of his constitutional rights that he has a right to defend himself and speak publicly about what he's been affected by. The judge also went on record, that's in transcripts from January 9th, 2023. The judge in my case spoke. You know what he said? He said, I don't have a problem with nothing you said on last week on Thursday, Chin Check Friday podcast. I don't have a problem with what you said. That's what the judge told me today in court. He said, Mr. Butler, you didn't do nothing wrong. He told the state's attorney office under the Constitution of the First Amendment, he has a right to speak. Somebody made false allegations against him. He has a right now to defend himself. We're in America. We're in America. You could defend yourself. Don't let nobody bully you into shutting up. No. The judge, I thank you. I appreciate you, Judge. I honor you. I'll respect your courtroom. If you tell me to zip it, I'm going to zip it. You let me know today that the judge said today in court, in open court, the judge said, I watched the evidence. I looked at the allegations that Mr. Charles Brewer is trying to now claim that Mr. Butler is harassing him on Facebook. The judge said, no. Mr. Butler, enjoy your podcast. You want to talk about Chin Check Friday? Talk about Chin Check Friday. That's what the judge told me. But you know what he told me? He said, long as you don't text nobody, call nobody, threaten nobody, or go to nobody's house, he said, you got a right to speak. This is America. You got a right to speak. Stop letting these people that think they in power that they could shut you up. Don't let somebody think because they in power or they in authority or they got a certain position in public that they can shut you up. I got a right. I got a right. Hold on 1 second. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yo, don't open the door for nobody. Stop opening the door. Don't open the door for nobody. Come on now. Stop. Everybody want to be in something. Everybody want to be in something, man. I don't even know where I was at. Where was I at? Where was I at? Dudes always want to be in something, man. Fall back, man. Damn. Where was I at? Somebody tell me where I was at. Where was I at? Somebody tell me where I was at. Stop. Listen, don't open the door. Don't open the door. Stop. The judge said to me, Mr. Butler, the judge said to me, Mr. Butler, I'll see you in 3 weeks. Have a good day. The judge sided with me. He denied the motion. He threw the motion away. He said, no, this man ain't did nothing wrong. He defended himself. Somebody made false allegations. They lied. They did whatever they did. Whatever happened. Now, when he speaks, it's a problem. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. I need you to check in. It's Chin Check Friday on a Monday night. I got shit to do. I'm going to tell you what happened today. Woo! Let's go. Check in. Let's go. It's Chin Check Friday on a Monday night. I come to get busy with facts. I come to get busy with facts. Check this out. So today, we have to come back in 3 weeks. The reason why we got to come back in 3 weeks is because the state's attorney office and my lawyer requested the body camera from the police officer that came to interview Bishop Brewer III for these false allegations. Oh, yeah. We getting to the nitty-gritty now. We getting to the nitty-gritty now. So now we're going to get the body camera from when they was talking. When they was talking to all of these allegations about me beating them up or shooting them in the head. Because remember, on the police report, he said that I was going to shoot him in the head. Now, on the restraining order, it's a whole different story. the restraining order, he said I was going to beat him up and assault him. Nothing about shooting. Nothing about a gun. How the fuck you go from one day, within 24 hours, you forgot that I allegedly had a gun. You told him that on a Saturday. Then on a Monday, you said it was just wanted to fight. What is it? It's not adding up. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Either it was a gun or it was going to be an assault. You can't switch your story up within 24 hours. I mean, I see if it was a year went by and you forgot what happened, but this is within 48 hours of an alleged incident. One day is, hey, he's gonna shoot me with a gun. Then the next time you go speak to somebody, it's in court for a restraining order. And it's, oh, he said he was gonna assault me and beat me up. That's a big difference from shooting somebody to beating them up. Now, you're a pastor, or not a pastor, or supposedly you're a bishop. You don't know the difference between an assault and beating somebody up, or shooting somebody in the head. Check this out. The state's attorney office made me an offer. No jail time. They're not trying to send me to jail. It's not that serious. Nobody's trying to send me to jail. It's not a life or death situation for me. You think they believe you to disrupt my life? They know. The state's attorney office is charging me with 2 charges that you filed, that's false, that was filed against me. One of them was threatening. The other one was harassment. The state's attorney office already agreed to throw out the threatening charge. They don't believe in assault. They don't believe I would go get a gun for you or for anybody. Reason being, they know me personally. There's judges, prosecutors, lawyers that know me for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. You forget I'm 52? I've been getting in trouble since I was a young boy. They know me. They know I suffer from post-traumatic stress. They know I'm a fighter. They know my criminal jacket. They prosecuted me. They know me for decades. That's why I'm not worrying about you. That's why they know that I don't need a gun for you. That's why they know that they dismiss your allegations that I'm harassing you. They told me today, do your thing. We don't got a problem with Chin Check Friday. As a matter of fact, we respect you. When I walked in court today, I was embraced by so many people. Judges, lawyers, prosecutors that told me, Trent, I watched your live last week. I'm praying for you. I love you, man. Hey, you came a long way. Stay focused. Don't let that guy distract you. We know you. We know you. We know you didn't get a gun. We know you're not worrying about him. We know that. You're doing too good. You're too smart. I saw today Dave Strollo. Dave Strollo is the chief prosecutor in New Haven, in the courthouse that's prosecuting me. When I got out of prison in 2007, I went to court because I was on parole and they forced me to go to court to some meeting. And when I got in the meeting, it was about 100 people there. And out of all the 100 people there, I was the only one that didn't want to be there. Or at least the only one that spoke up. I didn't want to be there because I thought, hey, I don't need these people threatening me, talking about sending me to jail, doing this. I just got out of jail doing 14 years. I don't want to hear that. The name of the program was called Project Safe Neighborhood. America's Network Against Gun Violence. So I said, damn, I like that. So one day, me and Dave Strollo met up, and we had Lisa there with us. She's over in High Court now. Lisa, if you see me, I respect you, I salute you, and don't be having no more babies, because last time I checked with you, had about 3 babies. I love you, I respect you and your husband, and I hope all is well with you. You know, Lisa and Dave gave me a shot when I got out of prison in 2007. They said, you know what? We like your energy. We like your leadership. We felt when you spoke in that court that day how angry you was, how mad you was to be there. If you want to get down with America's Network Against Gun Violence, we're going to give you an opportunity. I said, you give it to me. Before I know it, Keith King, I love you, Keith King, Pastor Keith King, he was the chief state's attorney in the feds. He was running the Fed dockets. He took a liking to me, Juneboy, and Willie Carter. He offered us a position and an opportunity to go do some speaking. We took it. We went to Bridgeport, Hartford, New Haven. We went everywhere speaking, trying to get brothers to change their lives. Somehow, they took a liking to me. They made me an offer. They started flying me around. New Orleans, California. I started going to America's Network Against Gun Violence. They was flying me to New Orleans. Felice Duff and Keith King. They would fly me to New Orleans, everywhere. Me and Felice Duff. She was in charge of, she has her own law firm now, but she used to be a prosecutor for the feds, run the gun docket. You get caught with a gun, Keith King and Felice Duff was coming for you. They coming for you. I was so strong at one time, they was flying me around to speak in front of 300, 400, 500, 5,000 people. The feds was doing that because they know I'm smart. They know I know how to talk. They know I know how to put a suit on. They know I know how to dress. They know I got a story. They know I'm passionate. And they know my story is real. They chose me. When I got out of prison, I was able to go in Manson Youth in Cheshire, Connecticut. I started my own program. Some of the mediations I did still active to this day. They allow me and they pay me because I don't do shit for free. I speak, you pay me. State, feds, I don't give a fuck. I'm somebody. Write a grant, get 5,000, 10,000, and when I speak, give me my money. I'm somebody. I don't run around talking, doing all these speaking engagements for free. Nah. Not me. Write the check. When I speak, I get paid. That's how good I was. That's how good I am. The feds, they would write a grant and make sure me, Juneboy, and Carter ate. And out of the 3 of us, I would be the one that say, yo, if you want us to go do X, Y, and Z, you got to write a grant, man. We need money, man. You need money, man. I did that. We need money, man. Hey, Keith King, man. Look here, man. We fucked up. Me, us 3. And if you write that grant, get the money, I ain't got no problem speaking. I want to do it for the team. I want to do it for the culture. I want to do it for the people. But at the same time, I need to be compensated, man. I got a real story, man. I did a lot of time in jail. I went through a lot of pain. I can't talk for free about my pain. I got to get money. I'm a hustler, man. nigga. Ask Willie Carter. Ask Juneboy. They was there. I put them down. I brought my brothers with me. Because that's how I am. I wanted the feds and the state to see we changed our lives. We not with the bullshit no more. We not with the bullshit no more. We doing it the right way. When my brothers came home, I took my brothers in. Come with me. Let me show you the right way. Let me show you the right way. Let me show you how to get a crib. Let me show you how to get in college. Let me show you how to get to the next level. Just follow me. I did that. I did that. Lieutenant Sweeney, Rebecca Sweeney. When I was an outreach worker, Rebecca Sweeney, Lieutenant Sweeney, I love you. I love you, lady. She was a New Haven police officer. Rebecca Sweeney, a New Haven police officer. I love you. You know why I love you? Because no matter what, you always look out for me. You always call me. You always text me. When I was an outreach worker working in New Orville, Rebecca Sweeney was the lieutenant lady. And when there was any tragic violence in New Orville, anything happened, anything, the worst days in New Orville, she could call my phone and say, Trent, look, they on Reed Street going crazy. They rioting, they doing everything. I need you to come over here and bring some calm to this neighborhood, to this block, to this street. I pull up, I go get all the gangsters, all the shooters. Shh, calm down. Listen to me. Listen to me. Rebecca Sweeney, I love you. I love you. And I know you listening because you've been texting me every day. And I love you. And I did a lot with you in this community. We did coat drives. We did toy drives. We did a lot in this community. You even went public live and told me. You told me, Rebecca, you said, Trent, no matter what these people say about you, you did more in this community than them. Because you know that I done took busloads of kids to Knicks games, baseball games, New York cities. I done did all of that shit. Mediations, some of the strongest, best mediations in this city, I did it. I stopped a lot of beefs. DOC paid me when I came home to go back in the Manson Youth and do mediations. They asked me one day, Trent, why do you think so many people is getting out of jail, shooting and killing? You know what I told them? I said, I hold DOC responsible. Because it's DOC who is the ones who, if me and you get in a fight, they'll move you to one jail, move you to another jail, and then they don't let me and you ever squash our beef. Then 5 years go by, you get out of jail, I see you, nigga, I'm about to put a hole in this nigga because he fucked me up in jail, and I never forgot that. When I told them that, they wrote up a grant. They said, Mr. Butler, are you willing to go in the Manson Youth Institution in Cheshire and do mediations? I told them, do a sheer bit in the wood, do a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a rabbit? Absolutely. Absolutely. So here it is. I'm a convicted murderer. Did 14 years in jail. I've been home less than a year. They let me go back in the Manson Youth Institution. And I tell them, look here, I'm so strong that I don't need you COs around. Go get the dudes that got beef, like Kanye. Kanye, I love you, young Kanye. This is when all the shit was going on with the little young V-Love situation. Bless his soul, my nephew. They let me go in DOC because I knew I had to get to certain individuals. I had to talk to certain people to make sure nothing else happened. Some of those mediations that I did still stand to this day. Still stand to this day. DOC let me go into Manson Youth Institution twice a week twice a week to work. This is the same institution that I was in as a 16, 17-year-old kid. And if you want to go back to that, I was running shit in that jail. When I was 16, 17 years old, 16 years old, I was running grown-ass men in that motherfucking jail. Kitchen worker, running all around. To be a kitchen worker back then, you had to be you had to be lucky and blessed. It was like hitting lotto if you was a kitchen worker. I was a kitchen worker. Everything came through me. I'm 16 years old. Kitchen worker. A block. Anybody come through, they had to come through me. That's why I always been a leader and strong. Look here. The courts today took favor. They took favor. They starting to see, oh shit. This guy, Trent Butler, really ain't doing all this bullshit that they accuse him of doing. He really didn't do this. Wow. Now, I'm bringing allegations about rape, child molestation, sleeping with underage teenagers. When you went down to court today and you spoke to the victim's advocate, did you tell them about your baby that was born on August 9th, 1974? Did you tell them that your date of birth was 9/27/1971? And did you tell them that your daughter was born on 4/7/1989? That means you was having sex with a 13-year-old child. And back then, you had a Jeep, you had chains, you had jewelry, you was big, you was a grown man. And you was sleeping with a 13-year-old girl. So when you went to court this morning, did you tell the court advocate, victim's advocate lady, that in 1988, you was sleeping with a 13-year-old girl? Her date of birth is 4/7/1989. Her name is Hasina Henderson, 8/9/1974. Your date of birth, Charles Brewer III, 9/7/71 is your date of birth. Explain to me and make it make sense. If you have a baby mother that's 48 and your daughter will be 34 on 4/7/89, how old was she when you guys were having sex? This is what the chief of police and them are looking into. This is what the feds are looking into. This is what the community needs to be asking answers about. Check this out. To those that's not friends with me or that's not on my Facebook wall, after I got arrested, I got facts. I got proof. All this shit is in court. I got all this shit. If after I got arrested, you went and contacted a person named Earl Carter, I'm gonna tell you about him too. He's a cornball too. It was alleged to me. I got some information about you. Me and you went through this yesterday. I got about 30 missed calls from Reverend Earl Carter. Look at this. Look who calling me. Earl Carter. Look at him. The dude that made the video with Dr. Charles Brewer. I'm going to talk about him now. I'm coming for you too. I'm coming for you too. Under the freedom of information, you're going to need a lawyer too. I'm not one of them church people that you be on YouTube going after, talking junk to. Nah. I'm not one of them people in the pulpit. I'm not one of them bishops or one of them reverends that's letting somebody play in their booty and all of that you could get on YouTube and talk about. I'm not one of them bishops. I'm not one of them females you be talking about. Nah. 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 I'm the Mike Tyson of this shit. I'm the Mike Tyson of this shit. I tell you what. Reverend Earl Carter, it was alleged to me. Hey, man, it's documented. You've been blowing my phone up all weekend. Look at all these no-caller calls. This Dr. Earl Carter. This the clown that's always on YouTube bothering people, making false allegations, lying on people. This is the same dude that made a video about Trinity Temple Church and put it on YouTube, calling Charles Brewer a pimp, like saying all kind of stuff about him. Saying that women was fighting in the church, all of that stuff. Remember that? Remember that? So I shared that video on my Facebook wall. That's why I got arrested for harassment. So after I posted that video on my Facebook page, Charles Brewer Henry III, he then contacted Earl Carter and told Earl Carter, please take down that stuff off of YouTube. It was alleged to me that maybe he paid him. I don't know. But if you watch the video, all Earl Carter talking about is, oh, I didn't take no money. He didn't pay me off. He didn't give me this. He didn't give me that. I didn't take no money. Why wouldn't you take no money? Why wouldn't you? Check this out. So he takes down the 3 videos that he made up attacking that church. Then him and Charles Brewer III have a conversation. And the conversation is about me. Now, all of a sudden, a person that lives in Florida knows all this negative information about me. The only person that could have gave it to him was Charles Brewer III. Because the man said it. Just watch the video. I put it on my Facebook wall yesterday, Sunday. I put it on my wall because I want the people to watch it. Get to the middle of it. You're going to see him talking about me. He didn't say my name. But if you from New Haven or Connecticut, you're going to know he's talking about me. Of course, people out the country or out the state might not know it's me. But if you live in this county, you live in this state, you can easily find out he's talking about me. So it's been on Facebook, on YouTube for about 9 months. I didn't care. I ain't sweating it. I don't care. I like being the bad guy. I'm the underdog. I don't give a fuck. I love being the bad guy. And I love being the underdog. It's been working for me for 52 years. Why switch up now? But one thing I will tell you is, I don't have to lie on nobody. I don't have to make up no bullshit on nobody. And everything I speak is the truth. So check this out. He told the prosecutor and the victim's advocate, oh, why does he get this post pictures on his wall about my kids? Because you went and told Reverend Earl Carter 9 months ago, oh, I don't have no new kids. Oh, those babies are grown. My kids are all grown. I don't have no new babies. That all happened when I was young. This what you told Reverend Earl Carter. It's on YouTube. It's on my page. And even if you delete it, guess what? I saved it. I saved it. So if you delete it, I have it. So the video that Reverend Earl Carter made up, making me out to be an abusive husband, a violent man, accusing me of beating a man with a pipe. I never got arrested. I never got arrested or charged or convicted for beating a man with a pipe. You said that I beat women up and I'm abusive. I never got arrested. Let me excuse you. I never got convicted of assaulting a woman. You could get my criminal jacket. Google my shit. I ain't never been convicted of putting my hands on a woman. Go get my criminal jacket. Google my shit. I've never been convicted of putting my hands on a woman. Never. Go get my shit. 8/31/1970. Harold Trent Butler. Go get my shit. I ain't never been convicted of putting my hands on a woman. You know why? Because if somebody put their motherfucking hands on me and I get arrested and we go to court, we're going to get to the bottom of it. It's going to get cleaned up. It's getting thrown out. It's getting thrown out. Again, 8/31/1970, man. Go get my shit, man. I'm encouraging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. The only person that had a conversation with Earl Carter was Charles Henry Brewer III, the man that had a baby with a 13-year-old girl, April 7th, 1989. Did you tell the victim's advocate that? You told him I was harassing you. Did you tell him that? Did you tell him that you had a baby in 1989 with a thin 13-year-old girl? You trying to get me in more trouble. You trying to get me in trouble. But the court said, nah, Mr. Butler, under the First Amendment, under freedom, under Constitution rights of America, continue. Everybody in America got a podcast. From billionaires to millionaires to thousandaires to the poorest niggas in the game. Just like smoke shops. Everybody got them. Everybody got them. Tell me. They already threw out the threatening charge. They know I ain't got no gun. They know I ain't got a gun. Then they know I don't need a gun. When I went to court today, I felt so much love. I saw my friend, the Honorable Judge Frank Ionati. He was talking to Attorney William Dow today. And I was walking through the corridor and I stopped. I said, excuse me, Mr. Dow. I just need 1 minute. I just want to wrap my hands around this guy. And I hugged him. Judge Frank Ionati. I hugged him. I said, Judge, I love you, man. I said, I miss you, man. He said, what you doing down here today? Is it that same old mess? I said, yeah, man. I said, I'm not worried. The state's attorney got a clear picture of everything. He said, yo, take care of yourself. He said, you look so good, man. He said, I'm so proud of you. I said, man, I love you, man. This was my lawyer when I was 16 years old, 17 years old. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite. Ask any lawyer. Ask any judge. Ask his old partner, Jack O'Donnell. I'm his favorite. Frank Ionati tell me I'm his favorite. He tells me he loves me every time he see me. When he was my lawyer, I could call him and say, I'm in the mud hole, come get me. I'm in the mud hole, come get me. I could call Judge Frank Ionati and say, look, let's go to lunch. Let's go to dinner. Give me 5 minutes. I remember one time me and Frank Ionati, Judge Ionati, we went out to dinner somewhere. We were somewhere eating lunch. And somebody came in there and they was real nasty to me. Something happened where it was almost like it was race. It was like they was being racist towards me because where we was at, they treated me unfairly. Judge Frank Ionati jumped up and he went bananas. He went off. And he talks about this story to this day. When he did that, I knew automatically that he cared about me, that he loved me, that he really sincerely cared about me. He went the fuck off. He went off in this place. We were somewhere eating dinner, eating lunch. He went off. When I was in New York City on Rikers Island, I could call Frank anytime I want. I could call his law firm anytime I want. Anything I needed, he would give it to me. He would do anything I asked him to do for me. Anything. Frank Ionati, Judge Ionati. When I got out of prison, I said I'm going to see my brother, my friend. He was in Meriden, he was in Waterbury. I said, I'm going to see my friend, man. I'm going to see Judge Frank Ionati. I called my brother up, Alex Ketchum. I said, man, let's go see Frank, man. Let's go see Frankie, man. That's what we call him. We called him Frankie. You know, before the judge and all of that stuff, he was Frankie to us, man. He was Frankie. So I said, man, listen, man, let's go see Frankie. We get up to Waterbury. We get to the courthouse. I said, man, look here, man. Can you put me in contact with Mr. Ionati, Judge Ionati's secretary, man? Could you let her know that Trent Butler and Alex Ketchum is here? They looked at us. What? I said, man, look here. I'm Trent Butler, man. Can you tell them I'm out here? Within 5 minutes, man, we was in the chambers. I hugged him. I told him I loved him. He was so happy to see me and Alex. He was so proud of us. He loved us. He appreciated us coming. He was so happy. He was happy. I love you, Frank. And I know you ain't gonna let. Also, I want to thank the state's attorney office because I understand and I know that this is a process. And I know before it's all over, this is going to go away. It's going to go away. The way I left court today, I feel at peace. I know that I'll be all right. Because you're not going to let a man that's out here doing filth shut me up. You know what's right. And you know me enough to know that when I speak, I'm going to speak the truth. I'm passionate. I'm honest. I'm real. I'm authentic. And I speak from the heart. That's why I'm glad that y'all people know me. I'm glad that y'all know me. I just never, before I go, I want to say one more thing and I'm getting out of here. They telling me I got to shut it down. They telling me I got to shut it down. Better days. I see you. Check this out. Everybody knows I'm the car champ. You know I'm the dude. If you need a vehicle, I'm going to make it happen for you. I'm also going to tell you about some property that's up for sale, some churches that's up for sale, some churches that's up for foreclosure in case you're looking for some churches or houses and stuff like that. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. He'll deal with you. When he's ready to get you, he's going to get you. You could go in the pulpit and shout and cry, and you could talk about whatever you want to talk about. You could talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I'm coming. You could go in there and cry, and you could shout and yell and ask for forgiveness. It don't work like that. That's what a lot of bishops, pastors that's guilty and wrong, they go in the pulpit, they yell, they scream, they holler, they ask for forgiveness, they cry, they put on a show for an hour, then they go back and do the same bullshit. It's not going to happen this time. I'm out of here. It's time to shut it down. I'll be back Friday. Friday, I'll be back. This is part 2. I'll be back Friday. God's willing. Bless you. I thank you. I appreciate you. Those that's a victim, speak out for your rights. Don't let nobody try to shut you down. Don't let nobody bully you. Don't let these politics and these churches and these people take advantage of you. Don't let them get away with it. You know something happened, call DCF. Report it. Report it. Once one person speak out, more people will speak out. More people will come forward. Stop covering for these pedophiles. Stop covering for these monsters. And then they get to go, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to. And they put on these fake tears. They put on these fake ass tears. They put on these fake ass tears for empathy, for sympathy. But did you have that sympathy and that empathy when you was molesting that little boy? It was alleged to me. Did you have empathy when you was violating them little girls? It was alleged to me. It was alleged to me. Don't rattle my cage. Leave me the fuck alone. I've only been a good friend. I ain't did nothing wrong to you, but been a good friend. But one thing I will tell you is I got a lot of shit to talk about. Facts. Proof. Doctor with Earl Carter, I'm coming too. Where this shit at? I just need 5 more minutes. They telling me to shut it down, but I'm not done yet. I got 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna get out of here because I forgot to shoot this. If you gotta go, I understand. I appreciate it. You can slide. But one of the things that the court told me that Charles Henry Brewer don't want me to talk about in court today was this. See this? He told Dr. Earl Carter that he didn't have no more babies, that they was old. Why would you lie to that man? Why would you tell that man and make a video and put it on your YouTube page? It's on your platform. It's on Trinity Temple Church, with you telling this man that you don't have no new kids. You told Reverend Earl Carter 9 months ago on YouTube that all your kids was grown, that you didn't have no new babies. What's this? What's this? What's this? This a new baby to me. You told Dr. Earl Carter that you didn't have no more new babies out of wedlock. That's what the video said. That's what the video said. Looks like a new baby to me. You want to be a bishop and a pillar in the community, but you over here denying your children. Here's a picture that was of the baby when she was in the womb. This is a picture of the baby in the womb. Here's a beautiful baby born in the mother's hands. Your child that you denying. Why ain't this baby on Facebook with you? Why this baby don't come to church with you? How can you be a bishop and the father to somebody else's kids and you don't even love your own kids? You lied. You made a video with this man, Reverend Earl Carter, talking about me being an abusive man, talking about me beating somebody in the head with a pipe. Never got arrested. Never got charged with nothing like that. But here it is. This is the reason why you made false allegations against me. Because you don't want me to show the world that you're a monster. That you was having sex with a 13-year-old kid. That you was a pastor. You was a pastor at the time when this baby was born. Why did you lie to Reverend Earl Carter that you didn't have no new babies? You dead wrong. You dead wrong. Did you tell your congregation? Is any of these pictures on your Facebook wall? You rattled my motherfucking cage. You had a year to clear my name. You made false allegations. So you don't want to take care of the kid. So now you don't want to take care of the kid and you force the lady to take you to child support. Here's the paper. This is public information. This is on the internet. There was a court order. It's blurred out. But go on my Facebook wall from Sunday of yesterday, and you're going to see the court order where you have to pay child support. Child support for your child. A woman had to take you to court for a child that was born not even 5 years old, a precious little girl. You refuse to take care of your child. So this woman had to take you to court. But you're a bishop. You're a man of God. You get up there and shout and dance and cry and they post up all these pictures on Facebook where you crying and shouting and talking about getting shot and talk about these little girls you was having sex with. Shout about that. You shout about getting shot. Oh, I got shot. Oh, they shot me. I was driving in my Lexus. I was in my BMW. Nobody cares about your cars. Who cares about your cars? What about your penis? What about that? Let's talk about your penis. The courts don't believe you. They know you ain't right. No, I'm not getting it off. Look at this. Why would you do this to this little girl? Why? Why would you deny her from her other brothers and sisters? She got a right to know her other siblings. She got a right to know her other brothers and sisters. This is what's wrong with the black community. Black men make babies and we go to jail and we run away from them. We make babies and we run away from them. We need to hold this man accountable for what he did to this baby. You was over here, a pastor, sleeping with a woman out of wedlock and you got her pregnant. And this would happen. And then when she got pregnant, you left her for dead. Are we going to go through this? Are we going to allow a bishop to impregnate a woman and then leave the baby for dead? Abandon the baby? So you could run to Miami and take flights, going live? posting up pictures. Show me a picture with you and this pretty little baby. Show the world. Show the world. To Miss Kitchens, the mother of this beautiful little girl. The mother of this beautiful little girl. I don't know you, but your family reached out to me yesterday. The family reached out to me yesterday. The family of this beautiful young lady right here. They reached out to me yesterday and they told me, thank you. They said, thank you. The only thing that they asked me to do was block out the address. They said, Mr. Trent Butler, we love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for not shutting up. Thank you for speaking to us that was afraid to speak out against these people. Thank you. The sister told me that. Her family thanked me. The sister called me and told me, please don't stop what you're doing. My family is praying for you. We love you. And I'm extending that same love back to you, even though I don't know you personally, but I love you. And I don't know if this is the young lady that I met when I went to New Jersey. I don't know if you're the same lady because I didn't talk to you. But I know I met a woman that Bishop Charles Henry Brewer III was dealing with. I don't know if it's you or not, but your family, let them know that it's not personal. I just have to protect my name. And I need to tell the truth. And I just hope people keep coming forward because the police department, they're going to address a lot of shit. But I just want you to know that I appreciate your family for letting me know that I didn't do nothing wrong. And I thank you. And I appreciate y'all. You know, like I said, I don't know if it's the same lady that I drove to New Jersey with because Charles Brewer, Henry III, called me one day, a couple years ago, during the COVID. He said, look here, man. He said, man, I need a new truck. They about to take my truck. So I said, who about to take your truck? What's going on? He said, man, they about to take my Pathfinder. You know, this dude was riding around with a Pathfinder with rims on it. You know. Dude called me up one day and said, look here, man. I'm talking about Charles Brewer Jr. the third. Called me one day and said, yo, man, you know, I'm riding around in this Pathfinder with rims on it, man. I don't like it. These people about to take my car from me. So I said, what you mean somebody about to take your car? He said, man, I had a car. My Jeep, my Pathfinder is in this lady's name that just passed away, and the family don't want me in the car no more. They want me out of the car. They trying to say that, you know, it was alleged that, you know, he went and got a car in somebody's name, and they didn't know about it. It was alleged to me that the Pathfinder was in somebody else's name at the church, and the lady passed away. And when the lady passed away, the family didn't even know that the lady, you know, went and got this car for Bishop Brewer. So the family was upset. The family, it was alleged to me. This is what was told to me by Charles Henry Brewer. Told me that the family didn't want him in the car no more. They basically was like, look, the lady is gone. You got to give the truck back ASAP. So he called me up and said, yo, big bro, I need a truck, man. I need a car. Can you get me a caddy truck? I said, man, no problem, man. I went and bought a white caddy truck, one of the big, stupid, dumb ones. He came and picked it up, him and his mother, Francis, Mama Francis. Mama Francis, you know I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but Mama Francis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but Mama Francis, you know what I'm talking about. You and Chucky came to my job in New Britain, and I gave Chucky that white caddy truck, and you drove home, and he drove behind you. I went and bought a white caddy truck. He took the truck home. It was too big for him, and it didn't fit in his garage. So he called me up. He said, yo, big brother, can you take this truck back and get me another one? So I said, man, I'm trying to buy me a car, man. You slowing me up. So I said, no problem, brother. Bring me back the truck, and I'll sell it, and I'll go buy you another one. So I was mad as fuck because now I got to sell this big dumbass truck again and get some money and go get them a truck. So it took me about 3 weeks. It took me about 3 weeks, and I got the truck sold. Then I went to my business partner. Me and him fought over this. He had every right to say, yo, man, you know what? Get the fuck out of my dealership. Get out of here. Leave. You talking to me any kind of way? Get out of here. You know, I'm a little cocky. I was talking shit that I ain't have no business saying. So me and my business partner bumped heads. We like brothers now. I love him. He loves me. I love him. He was at my wedding, dancing, shaking out, acting crazy. Y'all know Randy, the white boy, the white dude that was at my job at my wedding. Me and him fought, argued. Because I said, look here, man, I need you to give me some money so I could go buy this truck for my brother. He said, the same guy? Oh, man, how many times you going to buy a truck for him? I said, look here, man, this is my little brother. I'm trying to take care of him. So I said, you want me to sell cars and get money? Don't hold me back. Let me go handle. So I said, look here, Chucky. Get on the internet. Find you whatever car you want, whatever Jeep you want. I'm going to pay cash. I'm going to buy the car for cash. And then you just give me some money weekly. He said, bet. You going to do that for me, big bro? I said, go online, find you a truck, and I'll go buy cash for it. He called me up. He said, big bro, I got a truck. I found it. It's in New Jersey. It cost 50-something thousand. He said, could you get it for me? I said, do a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a rabbit? Do a frog leap? He said, yeah. I said, man, give me a couple days. I'll grab the money up. I'll pick you up. We'll go get the truck. I waited a few days, went and grabbed up 50-something thousand cash. I went and grabbed up 50-something thousand cash money. These are the type of people I'm connected to. These are the type of people I fuck with. They trust me. They believe in me. They said, look here, man, boom. Take that, go get your brother the truck. I took the 50-something thousand cash. Went to Jersey. Before I went to Jersey, I went to his house. Beat the horn. Yo, I'm outside, brother. Him and some young lady came out. I don't know if this the same lady he got the baby by. I don't know her. That was my first time, only time, and last time of seeing her and meeting her. I pulled up to the house. He came outside. The young lady got in the back, and we drove all the way to New Jersey. We got to New Jersey. I went in there, and I talked that bullshit. I talked, because I know the card game. Slid him the bag. Signed the paperwork. Next thing you know, Bishop Brewer is riding around in a gray caddy truck. I did that. I did that. I did that. I went to New Jersey, cash money, bought a car from you, got it back to New Haven so you could ride around, so you could look good, so you could pull up looking important. This what you do to me. This what you do to me. This how you repay me. This how you repay me. I've only been a good friend, man. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. All I do is look out for motherfuckers. Take care of people. Help people out. Hold niggas down. Support niggas in jail. When I got out of prison, I went back to jail and I visited my brother Tiger Whitaker. I went back to jail and visited Tiger. I was doing so good out here, they put me on the visiting list and said, you could go see Tiger. We know how much you love Tyrone Wigger. We know how much you love T. Mr. Butler, you can go visit him. I don't need you. Leave. They let me go visit my brother. I was a great role model. Still am. I remember when I got arrested for the Alberto Magnus. It was all over the news. First thing I did was go up to Summers, to the prison, and see Tiger. I said, yo, T, this gonna be my last visit. I said, man, I've been on the news. I'm all over the place. He already knew because he seen me on the news. I said, T, I'm only coming up here one last time to see you, man. Because I said, yo, after this visit, you know they're going to take me off your visiting list. You know they're not going to let me visit you no more. You understand what I'm saying? When I got out of jail, I took care of my brothers. I brought women to visit them. I brought people back to see my brothers. I make sure they got it. I'm solid, man. Willie C came home, I was right there for Lump. When June Boy came home, I was right there for him. Tiger came home, I was right there for him. All my brothers come home, man, that's in my heart, I'm right there for him. Soon Sheem get out that bullshit place, he gonna be around too. I fuck with the authentic and the real, man. I'm somebody. And the reason why I'm speaking long is because I know the judge is gonna watch. I know the prosecutor's gonna watch. Feds is watching. Correctional officers is watching. Friday, I'll be back Friday. I'll be back Friday. New Orville, Elm City, Connecticut, New Jersey, Tri-State, all around America. You're gonna hear my story. My YouTube gonna be the baddest motherfucking thing going. You know why? Because them niggas on YouTube right now, they can't fuck with me. And they ain't been through what I've been through. And their story ain't realer than mine. And I'm coming. 2023, I'm gonna take this thing somewhere else. There's a lot of people out here with podcasts, but you ain't really got no strength behind you. You really ain't got no story. You ain't got no meat and bones and potatoes on your shit. I'm the voice of CT. I'm the baddest nigga in the baddest podcast. You think you got a better podcast than me? Let's go. I'm CT's voice. I'm the voice of the city. I am the voice of Connecticut, not just the city. I'm the voice of Connecticut. Let's be clear. I'm the voice. I got motherfuckers ready to spend money on me right now. All for 2 videos. All for 2 videos. I got it. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. You know what I mean? You ain't got to tell me. But I'm going to end this shit now. My nephew and them saying, look, man, we ready to go home. They got shit to do. Again, I love you all. Peace out. Good night. I love you all. I appreciate you all tuning in. I'll see you Friday. I'm coming back with more paperwork. I'm coming back with more proof. I'm coming back with the more real. Because I ain't got a front on nobody. I'm connected in this city. I know judges, lawyers, doctors. I'm connected. You might know church people and all that, but I know the people that make the laws. And they know me. And they respect me. And I respect them. Again, thank you. God bless you. Stay prayed up. Pray for me. Pray for my strength. Pray for my pray for everything. My family, everything. And I'll do the same for you. But know that when I speak truth. I speak facts. Don't always listen to the messenger, but listen to the message. Check out the truth. Don't look at me as this monster. I gave you enough evidence and proof to know I gave a lot to this community. A lot. A lot. But one thing I won't let you do is lie on me and try to put me in a fucked up position. Because when you rattle my cage, bah, it's chin check. See you later. I'm out of here.